What's up? What's happening? What is popping? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with That's Business. I'm Symone, bringing guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and haven't already subscribed to my channel, start what you're doing. Leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the link down below. The link is to become a channel member of the Symone with Business YouTube channel, where you'll get access to exclusive videos and perks. A lot of my videos are like story times or like behind the scenes moments, behind the scenes thoughts that I just don't want to share to the masses. So make sure you are subscribed to the membership. And if you are a member, let me know what kind of member perks you want me to include, and I'll make sure I do that. But y'all, what's up? Make sure you hit the hype button. Not sure where that is, but apparently the hype button is new. Today is obviously a very heavy day, like not just in the sports world, but specifically in the NFL. The football world. It's really honestly so tough to like make content around the NFL, around football, around sports in general. Honestly, when something like this happened today, I do not like to speak specifically on people's situations because I do not know how that person or that person's family would want their situation to be discussed or to be talked about, because it's obviously very sensitive. So that's why, I don't want to name names or anything, because, if it was me or my family, I wouldn't want someone like me discussing my family's business or my business, right? But everybody's different. But for me, I do not like to speak on such sensitive subjects because you just don't know who might see this video and who might be affected by something that I said, or even me just speaking on the subject. But just know, obviously, this, like, sports and athletes, like we've talked about this before, they are so much more than what they do on the field or what they do on the court. Like, these are human beings. And at this point, I've covered sports on every single level. And when you are interacting with athletes and their athletes' families, like, it just seems my perspective have just changed so much. Like, even if you followed me for a long time on YouTube or any other platform, just the way that I talk about athletes and players, like, I make a point to not speak in negative ways towards players. Like, even if it's a bad game, I'm not going to be saying certain stuff. Like, I'm trying to be very delicate when I'm talking about players, when I'm talking about athletes, because they're humans. You just never know what someone has going on. And I'm not even saying to say that, the person today, that they were even affected by football, or if it was even an NFL thing, but you just never know. So what I can do, which is all I can do, is control what I can control. I just make it a point not to make anything personal, not to call anybody out of their names, and anything like that. So that's just the small part that I can do, and be responsible for what I can control. But yeah, just make sure y'all are being careful online, in comments on videos, and not saying y'all aren't, but I'm just saying, like, you just never know. You honestly never know what people have going on. So yeah, praying. Only thing, I am a Christian, not sure what category I am or whatever, but I can pray for comfort. That's all that I can do, is pray for comfort. For families, the loved ones, is just praying for comfort. But yeah, so when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, we got a lot to get into, okay? Obviously, the Eagles are coming off of a bye week, so Jalen Hurts and a bunch of players returned to practice today. We got to hear a lot from these players, and like I said, making this video and doing content is really tough in a situation like this, because it's like, the sport, sports does so much, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to say, like, sports is irrelevant and it doesn't mean anything, because sports does do a lot for people, those playing, those watching, and all of that. So it's just tough on a day like this to just be like, this is what happened. Obviously, I plan to have a different video today, a little bit more upbeat, which is my usual, but it's just such a big cloud you know, it's funky today. It's a big cloud today. So we're just going to go through the news. Yeah, so pretty much Jalen Hurts spoke to the media today. We heard from a lot of players. Jalen Hurts, the big quote from today was, "We live life forward, but we learn life backwards." Okay? Banger. Like, and the way it just rolls off the tongue mid-sentence, like he's just got a pocket full of freaking, like, phrases, a pocket full of, what is it called? Quotes, just a pocket full of that. But that was basically him saying, like, that's how the Eagles are, you know, reflecting on the bye week. Have I been out of focus the whole time? I was out of focus the whole time. Anyway, he was saying that's how the Eagles were approaching the bye week, being able to reflect. And that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Live life forward, learn it backwards. Okay, that's deep. But injury report wise, a lot happened today. So AJ Brown returned to practice. Nolan Smith practiced. Nolan Smith, AJ Brown, full participants. Jacorian Bennett, full participant. Willie Lampkin, full participant. Saquon Barkley, full participant. So huge, obviously. AJ Brown missing last game, full participant. Jacorian Bennett, Nolan Smith, both recently coming off the IR, and now they're full participants this week. Willie Lampkin, we need all the depth we can get on this offensive line. And then Saquon Barkley got a little hobble in the last game, full participant. Adoree Jackson and Moro Jomo, limited participants today, and Cam Jurgens did not practice. So that's our injury report for today. Like I said, it's big having AJ Brown back, big having Saquon Barkley healthy. AJ Brown already said he is going to play Monday night against the Packers. So Saquon Barkley getting unlocked, the run game getting unlocked, and then we got AJ Brown back, Demon back. And then on the other side of the ball, now it's not confirmed whether Nolan Smith is going to play this week or not, but Nolan Smith back, baby. Demon back. Like, yeah, like we got this pass rush room crazy. Brandon Graham should be making his debut. He practiced all week last week. Should be making his debut this week. And then, yeah, it's going to be interesting how we use Jacorian, how we use Adoree Jackson with the newcomers. And speaking of the newcomers, they all practiced today. Michael Carter II practiced. Jalen Phillips practiced. Jaire Alexander practiced. So now when we get into the press conferences, they talked to AJ Brown. AJ Brown said that he is playing on Monday night. They also asked him about the trade rumors. He said he doesn't know why there were even any trade rumors. He said that, have I ever said that I didn't want to be here? And then just hit it to the media? No. So AJ Brown is just kind of like, they asked him about his headspace and everything. And he said everything's good. Okay. Jaire Alexander spoke as well. They asked Jaire Alexander about his limited play time with the Ravens. He said that was due to them having younger guys they wanted to go with. Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. But he said he's 100% healthy, has nothing to do with health, and he was a full participant today. Okay, that's interesting. Because I want to know from y'all, when it comes to Jaire Alexander, do y'all think it's a situation where they wanted to play other guys? Because he was healthy scratches. So was it a situation where they wanted to play other guys? Or was it a situation where maybe the record wasn't giving what Jaire wanted? You know what I mean? Jaire was a free agent. He signed with the Ravens because of that relationship with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson goes down, and then the Ravens start losing, and then it's all of a sudden healthy scratch for Jaire Alexander. Let me know what y'all think. Jalen Phillips spoke, and Jalen Phillips said getting traded to the Eagles was the best thing that ever happened to him. In his whole life, not even just in his career. He said, in my whole life, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. Like he got freed from prison or something. But welcome to Philly, Jalen Phillips. Can't wait to see him on the field. This pass rush, baby, it's like, it's coming. The Jaelens on our team, they're dogs, man. The Jaelens are dogs. So, yeah, I'm excited coming out the bye. Monday Night Football, we got the Packers. But, yeah, I want to know. I'm going to make another video tomorrow kind of getting in any other topics that y'all want to get into. I think I might do a little NBA thoughts as well because I have been enjoying the start to the NBA season. Might sprinkle in a little NBA. Let me know what y'all think. I know I do NBA on my shorts. I do a lot of like shorts, but let me know if we want some NBA conversations this season. It's obviously so hard when the NFL is booming. But yeah, I was going to come on here a little bit more, get him a little more, but I kind of just not really feeling it today. But it's crazy because y'all know AJ Brown came out with the collection, check on your teammates. So AJ Brown's team actually reached out to me because they wanted to send me some pieces from his check on your teammates collection. I haven't gotten to like unboxing it because I've been traveling. But I was actually planning to do an unboxing video today on the collection. And then obviously this news happened. So I'm like, it just like, I kind of got stuck. I kind of got frozen. I don't even know if I want to even, I don't know. I don't even know if I even want to do a video on that unboxing, just because it's like, it just evokes so many feelings and it just seems kind of like, you know what I mean? Even though like his initiative, that's like what happened today. That's what AJ Brown's initiative is, you know, focused on. Shining a light on. So it's tough. It's been real tough. But yeah, like I said, I mean, when stuff like this happens, it really puts a damper on like want to talk about sports, want to talk about football, the NFL, and sometimes it's like, oh, sports is pointless. You know, it's all pointless when it comes to the like larger thing in life. But sports still does so much. And again, I don't even know what his situation was, if it was even directly correlated to sports or NFL or whatever. But when something like this happens, I'm like, I don't even want to talk about the NFL. It's like, you know what I mean? It's so much like bigger things going on. But at the same time, like sports does so much good for me personally. Like my family, like we bond over sports. Like we bond over the NFL, we bond over football. Like me and my mom, we bond over sports and football. And it's like, it does so much good. It can just be seen as like, oh, it's just a silly little thing, you know, guys running around doing stuff. And like what it does for, you know, your mental health in a positive way, like being active and playing sports and being a part of the team. Like it's not just a meaningless thing where people just running around with the ball. It brings people together. So that's why I still wanted to come on here and do my little whatever. But yeah, let me know how y'all doing. Let me know how y'all feeling. I be asking y'all all the time, be like, let me know how y'all feeling in the comments. And nobody ever let me know how they feeling, man. Nobody ever let me know how they feeling. Oh, but Saturday I am going to be doing the Rocky Run. So the Rocky Run is essentially a half marathon. They have a 5K, they have a 10 mile, but then they have the half marathon option. So me and my sister are going to be doing the half marathon Rocky Run this Saturday. So I'm super excited. And then Saturday night we're going to go to the Sixers game. So yeah, let me know if anybody else is doing the Rocky Run. Let me know if anybody can be at the Sixers game Saturday. But yeah, let me know how y'all doing, especially with this freaking time change. Like the time change really be messing with my mood, y'all, because it'd be like 5 o'clock but it feel like midnight. Like, why am I looking out my window right now and it's pitch black? So yeah, I just be trying to keep my mojo going, keep things going during this little time change period. Plus, y'all I got a lot going on. So y'all know I do the YouTube. I do obviously all the apps content wise, but then also I am a sideline reporter for the NBA G League. So the NBA G League season is starting back. So that's just a lot of traveling for me, doing the sideline. Plus I am a play-by-play announcer as well, for the SIAC. So between doing the play-by-play, doing the sideline, doing content, it'd be like, I'm honestly thinking about getting an assistant. We'll see. But yeah, let me know how y'all doing. Let me know how you're feeling. This is just a little update, I guess, for me. Y'all know sometimes I update on y'all what I have going on. But let me know what y'all think about the NBA content. Let me know if anybody's doing Rocky Run. Let me know if anybody going to Sixers game Saturday. Let me know how y'all feeling. Until next time, bye.